Let's divide this video into two parts. First, we are going to talk about the products that you will need to switch. And don't worry, none of these products are anything special or even expensive for that matter. And you may probably already have them in your inventory. Then we'll talk how you have to utilize these products for the betterment of your hair in monsoon season. So give this one a like real quick and get subscribed to the channel for all the men's grooming videos you'll ever need. Welcome to the Alpha Army. You may be used to using products on your scalp that are really soft and subtle. And I don't blame you, they are really good at doing what they were meant to. But I'm afraid you will have to switch your sulfate-free shampoo for a sulfate one. I know sulfate shampoos have a really bad reputation of drying the hell out of scalp and hair strands. But this bad reputation actually hides the better side of these products. More specifically, their ability to clean the scalp to the very bottom. And it is because of this ability that they end up over drying the scalp, stripping out all the natural oils that were meant to be there. But you see, this over cleaning nature of a sulfate shampoo won't be a problem if the environment is already too humid. Because then the sweat and the oils that the scalp will produce and all the dirt collected from the outside will not dry out that easy. And chances are there will be a really bad bacteria and fungus buildup over there, which I believe a sulfate-free shampoo cannot handle very well. And things will get real ugly real soon. This nasty buildup is going to result in fat dandruff, which is already really difficult to treat, stinky scalp, and finally an increased hair loss. But sulfate shampoos on the other hand possess the ability to more than clear out this stuff. So I strongly suggest you switch your sulfate-free shampoo for a sulfate one, only for the monsoon. And it doesn't really matter which one you go with as long as it is not Sunsilk. But as always, my recommendation will be Tresemme Keratin Smooth. Because you will be stripping away all the oils and moisture from your scalp a little more vigorously now, you will need to give it all the goodness of oils and nutrients from your side. And for that you will need a really good hair oil that is probably also light enough. If your scalp is not oily by nature and all the moisture that you need to worry about is going to come from the humid weather, then I will strongly suggest using coconut oil, as that is literally the best oil for hair. The only bad thing about coconut oil is its heavy nature, which can even cause bad dandruff to some people with naturally oily scalp. But for such people, I'd recommend using the Ustra Ayurvedic hair oil or the Man Matters Advanced hair oil, as both of them contain all the items necessary as a nourishing hair oil. And more importantly, both of them are really light enough, so they won't cause any problems. Of course, you can always add more products to your hair routine like a serum or different styling products, but a sulfate shampoo and a good lightweight hair oil is going to be enough if you only wish to take care of your hair and scalp as a result. So this is going to be the simplest, easiest and most minimal monsoon hair care routine that actually works. And the beauty of this fact is, it only comprises two products. When we are on the topic of monsoon hair care, you should increase your hair wash days so that the dirt and the moisture and the oils don't get accumulated on the scalp that often. And this increase in the hair wash days should be really subtle, because if you wash your hair too much, your scalp will produce even more oil to compensate for that dryness and you won't make any progress. And that's why I recommend washing your hair every third day. And that's why I recommend washing your hair every third day if you have long hair and every second day if you have short hair. Now, if you have long hair, you might think washing your hair every third day with a sulfate shampoo is going to damage it too much. And to that, I'd say sulfate shampoos are not as bad as you may think. And by the way, I completed my first 2 years of hair growth using sulfate shampoos exclusively. And this is what my hair looked like. And you're only going to use it for 3 months at most, so that really doesn't matter. When it comes to oiling the hair, the scalp especially, less is always more. Not in terms of quantity of the oil that you apply, but in terms of the time for which you are keeping it on there. You don't want to keep the oil on for too long or it's gonna cause trouble. So oiling the hair after washing it is completely ruled out here. So the only option left is to oil the hair before you wash it. And I believe 2 hours is more than enough for any oil to do its job on the scalp or even on the hair strands for that matter. Keeping it on any longer will not increase the benefits, but it will surely increase the risk of getting things messed up. You can keep it on overnight if you feel like that, and you have been doing that for a long time, but 2 hours is long enough. All the useful links will be in the description, and if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I shall answer them as quickly as I can. With that said, I'll see you around. Alpha.